All right, I greet you lovers of freedom. I greet you men of revolutionary mind. If today is the first time of coming across our channel, and you like the way we are preaching this gospel without fear or favor, and you like the way we are setting this record straight, please kindly subscribe, like, and share. We are here to set the record straight. We are here to speak that bitter truth. We don't care. We don't look face. You know, a lot has been happening. Adadora Masekpa, Remijus Hasekpa, Ngozoran Days Hasekpa. For some time, I decided to do what? To just, come on my eye based on what Ngozi and her Alamajiri followers are doing with reason. You know why? It hurts me that Biafra, I don't think in the history of mankind, there are people who fought for freedom that they buyed the people the way they buy Biafrans. This third world war we are talking about was fought in Biafra. This third world war, we are, one thing about this Western media, one thing about West is that the whites, they believe that the narrative they push out there is what people will accept. But if we look of things, how that war was fought, you will discover that it was just third world war they fought there. Because the whole world gang up against a tribe, Biafra. The whole world ganged up against a tribe. You know? So, after buying us in that number, still buying us, the two key leaders leading the struggle, they are in the hands of the oppressors. Now, we the followers, what we are doing is to be ranting on social media, making noise on social media. Now, why I decided not to, be talking much about Gozorandes or whatever that is going on is this. We can see the wind of revolution blowing in Africa, which is to our own advantage. Which is to our own advantage. The wind of revolution, protest has been going on since that US general made that careless statement about Ibrahim Traore. There is this wave of revolution. There is this wave of awakening of subconsciousness of black race, not even Africa this time around. Ever since this thing have been happening, I keep asking myself some questions. I said, we've been fighting to liberate ourselves from Nigeria. We've been making protests. We've been learning, we've been complaining, calling on different international communities, calling on different people to come to our aid, to see the persecution, the buying, to see the injustice Nigerian state is melting on us. But the world keeps silent. Now the question I'm asking myself, what triggered black race, not even only Africa, black race, blacks all over the world to start talking about Ibrahim Traore? If you see the way they just, black all over the world just stood up to come for the aid of Ibrahim Traore. Now I'm asking myself, why is it that the world, ever since we have been complaining, we Biafrans have been complaining about what we are going through, the massacre, every year we are doing Remembrance Day, like we did the 30th May. Why is it that all these things have not triggered this black race or some African nations to say, let's look into this Biafra. What is actually going on there? What's going on? At least to start speaking for us. the way people, blacks all over the world, rose up and spoke for Ibrahim Traore, why are they not speaking for us? This is the question I've been asking myself. Why? Why? The answer is simple. The difference between we and Ibrahim Traore is this. Ibrahim Traore, as he assumed as he emerged as the leader or the military head of state of Burkina Faso, he inculcated an ideology into Burkinabes. And Burkinabes, they do what? They key in into the ideology. And what is that ideology? That it's time to end neocolonialism. It's time to end France exploitation in Burkina Faso. It's time to end the rule of France in Burkina Faso. He opened the eyes of Burkinabes. Let Burkinabes know that they are rich, that they should forget about what the Western medias and what their corrupt politicians are telling them. They key in. The world, the black all over the world, see the seriousness in him. Blacks all over the world, see the bold steps he made. See the kind of connections and contacts he made. They now see, okay, this guy is serious. See, this guy is serious. That's why they stood up for him. The whole black race all over the world stood up for him. We that have been fighting for Biafra, agitating for Biafra, they are buying us on daily basis. The ideology MNK passed in us. Did we key into the ideology? Are we actually serious with what is going on social media? If you happens to be, let's say, other African nations or blacks, both in America, despite the population of Biafrans in America, even blacks in America have not stood up, despite even during the trans-slave whatever era. If you talk about that America, the slaves where they pack gold there, Biafrans, a lot of Biafrans landed in that America. This city of Georgia, where some say they will return back and fall into water, inside water. They have not started talking about Biafra. Why? It's because of our attitude. Sometimes they will be looking at us, if at all we know what we are fighting for. Now they confused. Because having looked what is going on, not right senses here. Nobody in his right senses will say, let me speak for these people. Let me advocate for these people, because at this very point in time, we are confused. I have to say it. Even now, the wind of revolution is blowing in Africa. Who placed this curse on us? Who laid this curse on us? Who? Everybody is not complaining. The question you people fail to ask yourselves, everybody complaining now, why is it that everything was moving smoothly while we are selling during the era of autopilot? Why things we are selling smoothly? Who are the people piloting the affairs then? That time, autopilot, after the era of accountability, nearly whatever, everything now normalized. Then, even Biafra, everything was selling smoothly until Abata government in exile. It was selling until Owesubiri. You people, anything I call you, you have to trace back. Because that is how I am wired. Sometimes I will just pause reflect, ponder why this thing is going on like this. Where do we make mistake? Where do we make mistake? I don't think most of people talking this thing on social media have asked themselves, where do we get this thing wrong? At what point do we miss this step? At what point? Remy Juice, I saw the video he made. Adorama. Sadly, these two people now, these two individuals, we are used to people who we are delivering, people in the result, people who we are, making things happen. These individuals, we are used to bully them on social media. Today, they are saying that Ogenkere is not capable. When people who we are capable, we are there, and they were blackmailed. They were, how will I put it now? They were blackmailed. You that is saying that Ogenkere is not capable. When you were attacking those people, did you make your findings to know if what they said about those people were right? Did you make your findings? You never did. You bullied them, you attacked them on media, you castigated them, used all manner of character assassination to destroy their image. Today, the person who has taken over in Okwanase, no one other capable. No like this. No katan na sina. Ekwana me hewu mecha call this thing. Oge na ekwesịghị achị igba egwu a nwanne ebite ezigbo agbara akara aka. Nwanne bịa ṅụrụ iyi di ya. Izuzu agbara chụpa gị. Ndị niile nwụrụ anwụ, they will program the agbara that if you mess up, the people who died for the sake of Biafra, let the spirit be haunting you. Megola Aganaya, you cannot sleep. Once you close your eyes to sleep, the whole people that died for the sake of Biafra, you will be seeing them. Complain everywhere now. Complain. When capable hands were there, how did they treat those capable hands? Where are those capable hands? Now the people who are there now are not complaining that they are not capable. They are too dull. They are too sluggish. They are too this one. Siona. Only God will save for now. Honestly speaking. Only God. Are you talking about that the other? We all know Ngozi. This complaint, Ngozi Orabeze. People like us saw this thing. 2023. We raised alarm. Look at what is about to happen. Look at the mission of Ngozi. Look at the mission of Ngozi. I even challenged some people to go and make consultations, ask questions about government in exile, ask questions about some individuals, especially that Ngozi. I told some people today, Ngozi Orabeze say, Ngozi Orabeze aseo, Ngozi Orabeze say, Ngozi Orabeze aseo. This is what I'm now turned everything to be mockery. Because her primary aim is to ridicule the whole thing. Turn everything to be mockery. Now you guys are complaining that Ngozi have turned Biafran struggle to be mockery. Who gave her that enabling environment to do so? Who gave her who gave her that privilege? Who are the people that supported her? Who? Now me. When I raised the alarm about her on Pom Sabu, called me Sabu, that I'm Sabu. Today now everybody is complaining. It's unfortunate. We have to deal with it. That's the only thing. See this one, we'll deal with that. I have to deal with it because there is consequences for every grave mistakes. There were consequences for every grave mistake. Because I've been saying it, I keep saying it, that this thing, was avoidable. We saw it very clear, very, very clear. We are jealous of her. I'm jealous of Ngozi. Or how? On what basis? It's quite unfortunate. So, Remigius, this year complaint is pretty too late. And this year complaint is pretty too late. Because you are part and parcel of the people that do what? That frustrated or that in fact that frustrated the people who were making things happen when we were in autopilot. You are part of the instrument the devil used. We from now, part of the instrument they You not complains now. If I may ask, why are you guys complaining? Why complaining now? Why? Okay, he's not capable. He's not capable. Yes, we know he's not capable. Maybe you can replace him. You can replace him. Biafrans, I say to the talk this matter, you don't tire me because me, I feel ashamed now. Look at the wave of revolution blowing in Africa. We've not started asking ourselves some critical and pertinent questions. Why did they stand for Abraham? Why did other African nations? Why black race all over the world? Black race. They stood up for Abraham Traore, still standing up for him. Why are they silent over Biafra? I'm not talking about white people now. I am not talking about white people. I'm talking about these UG blacks. Why have they not taken up our matter? Why have they not seen Biafra as a how will I put it now? As something or a project or black race project that needs attention? Why? I don't know how many of you are asking yourself this question. How many of you are asking yourself this question? Why is it that I hear Biafra everywhere that silent? Simply, I did hear in social media. We thought that this social media space is only meant for us. The whole world, you see, so long as you have smartphone on your palm or in your palm, the whole world is in your hand. And so you did every other people hand. They are watching. They are seeing everything. They are seeing everything. I greet you all. If you come across the video, please kindly share. Peace and love.